Hello, hello, crafty peeps. Welcome back to my channel, Crafty-ish Kristyn. Today, it is time for a WIP and Chatty rant. What is a WIP and Chatty rant? You may be asking yourself. WIP, W-I-P, stands for work in progress, and a chatty rant is me chatting and ranting about the goings-on over the past week or so. Today, my WIP is Beachcomber's Bounty, and it looks like I've gotten a lot done since the unboxing because I filmed the kitting up like 2 weeks ago. So yeah, I do have a little more done than, I normally would on that time frame. But as you can see, we ended right about there. I can barely get this all in shot. It is so wide. I believe it's like 76 by 98 centimeters. It's a big chunky boy. But I will say, there is very little trash in this kit. And considering the trash drills that I've had in square kits lately, I will take it. So kit, Beachcomber's Bounty, Diamond Art Club. I have my release papers from Bee's Crafty Corner. I will be using a Flawa Designs tray on Etsy. All the supplies will be listed in the description box down below, obviously. This is the medium tray, I believe. I have my 2 pens from ZAP Designs on Facebook. And I have some pink stabby tweezers from, I don't know what kit that was from. And then I do have my 2 putties from the collaboration Mushmellow at Dark and Creepy Diamond Painting, and I did with Reid's Putty and Resin Creations with Tammy and Brandon. Obviously, this is the Dark and Creepy Diamond Painting one. I have used some putty, but I'm taking it from the back side. That's the cover minder that comes with that one. And then this is the Crafty-ish Kristyn one. Cute little butterfly with a little unicorn cover minder. Link in the description box again for those as well. I do have my drills over here. There's a lot of drills in this kit. 73 colors. And I did just get 2 things in the mail. This is a canvas roller from Black Dahlia Diamond Art on Etsy. So I am definitely going to use it on this one because this one is massive and it is going to need some assistance being rolled up. And I did get some cover minders. These are from Jenny Rose Designs, also on Etsy. Love, love, love. Very on brand with Pink and Black. And Jenny Rose is actually going to be a sponsor for Pink and Black 2026. This one sums up my day completely. I can't adult today, and tomorrow does not look good either. And some adorable Powerpuff Girls, because obviously they're cute and reminds me of something that I just had kind of custom made. Interesting. Don't know how that got planned. Oh, those are strong magnets. Okay, look at those chunky magnets. Whoa. Okay, hang on. Those are big magnets. Those are gonna stay on your canvas nice and firm. Same with that one too. Very exciting. So before we get started with the WIP and Chatty rant portion, yes, I need to do the giveaway from, oh my goodness, hang on, hold please. Sorry for that interruption, and I have a helper for the giveaway, and it's not just Duncan. Oh heavens no. Hello, Officer Drill.
That's right, it's me. I'm here again.
Yay, I have help with the giveaway. Isn't that great? Like I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, the giveaway is for a $50 gift card to a small diamond painting shop or accessory place of your choosing. All you had to do to be entered was to use the word clean in a sentence. I have my tablet right here. I put the YouTube URL into a random comment generator, put in the code word, And then we will spin and somebody will be the lucky recipient of a $50 gift card. Let me get this set up. All right, I have the website up. I have the video URL in here. We are filtering by the word clean. And I am going to put in the solve the sum.
Robux. Officer Putty would be excited about that one.
Officer Putty would be excited about free Robux. Okay. So then I did that. Get YouTube comments. Okay. Start raffle and pick winner. Okie dokie. Start. And congratulations to the Desert Mermaid 5766. All right, if I click on this, it's going to take me to the YouTube video. So we're not going to do that, but congratulations, Desert Mermaid. Email me at Crafty-ish@gmail.com. Email will be in the description box down below, and you can choose a small shop of your choice for a gift card for.
Wait, so is that it?
What do you mean, is that it?
Is that
yes.
it?
Yes, a $50 gift card for
Is
WIP
that
and
it?
Chatty Rant number 100.
Is that... Your math is wrong. Do another one.
Do another one? What do you mean, do another one?
What's 50 plus 50? It's 100. Do another one.
So you're saying I have to do two $50 gift cards to equal WIP and Chatty Rant 100?
Yeah.
Oh, geez. Okay, I guess officer's orders. I guess someone else gets a chance at winning. How do I redo another one, though? That is the main question. Let's see. All right, well, we're going to problem solve this together, Officer Drill, since you are telling me I have to do another one. So let's see if we put in another. What's 7 plus 5, Officer Drill?
I'm going to have to say 12.
12? Oh, I wrote 13. Interesting.
See, this is why you got to give away another $50. You got it wrong first time, and you got 7 plus 5 wrong.
Okay, well, I guess we're doing another one. Drum roll. Work over there. And the second winner is Farazbear. Congratulations to you as well for making me poor. Just kidding, obviously. Officer Drill's gonna give me $50.
Nope.
Yeah,
Nope.
Officer Drill.
Nope.
I'm pretty sure.
Nope.
I'm pretty sure there's a video game you can not get and give me $50. Yeah. Oh, the silence is deafening.
I'll just use the company credit card.
Company credit card. Oh dear. Okay. Well, there goes the cat. Things are getting out of hand over here.
He escapes.
Let me get zoomed into the section we will be working on, and we will get started. Don't go anywhere. Oh, hey, Officer Drill, can you go tell my kid who stayed home from school today because he was sick that he's not allowed to just sit around and play video games all day?
I'm not legally authorized to do that, ma'am.
Convenient. Very convenient. Can I get started now? Maybe. Maybe I can. I did forget to mention on the opening part of the video, the canvas is sideways because the canvas goes, like this way rectangle instead of long rectangle. So I am working on it sideways. This is the kind of middle something. Yeah. Yes, that. My words are not wording. It's fine. I'm sleep deprived. It's fine. Let's see. Before I forget, I hope everybody is doing awesome, well, and amazing. And if you are not, I hope that things get better for you soon. Because you are awesome. Yes, yes, you are. Let's see. Oh, Officer Drill has left the building. Yes, thank goodness. That was an unexpected video crash today. Yeah. Very, very interesting. Very convenient that Officer Drill showed up at just the right time to assist with the giveaway. Congratulations again to the 2 winners. Please email me with all of your information, as you know, like what shop you would like the gift card for, and you know, if that's a good email address to send it to, all the jazz. All the jazz. Let's see. Diamond painting updates. There goes my cat. You can't see him, but he almost just stepped in the exposed part of the canvas. One of those days. I dropped a drill. It's right here. Diamond painting updates. I should be getting my Rokari custom kits that I ordered. They should be coming in the next day or 2. I will have an unboxing for at least one of them because it's for somebody. I will have a special guest helper unboxing that one as well. That one could be interesting. Not gonna lie. All right, I am still not used to where these symbols are in my tray, so I'm a little slow at finding them. Let's see, I am almost done with Catnap from Bella Art Diamonds. The top section is a lot of confetti. I mean, not confetti. The top section is a lot of color blocking. So it is, that part is going very, very, very quickly. Even the parts that had, you know, some detail, I feel like also went pretty quick as well. And I do have a little Rokari unboxing next week. It's a tiny one. It's only 30 by 40, and I have worked on it, and I'm almost done with it. I'm almost done with it because it is a smaller canvas and it is a round, so it has gone pretty fast. So I will work on that next week, and it's probably just going to be the last little section on that one. And then I did film a kit up video this week for a Ever After round drill kit, and I'm really excited to do that one. It fits very well for Halloween and whatnot. I did a square on my Diamond Art Studio UK Chart to Art Ghosts Doing Stuff kit. This one went much smoother. I did count the 10 by 10 squares twice before marking them. Definitely helped. Isn't that what they say, you know, like in construction and stuff? Measure twice, cut once. Yeah. So that went smoother for sure. And if you are interested in anything from Diamond Art Studio UK, you can use my code Crafty-ish10 to save 10% on your purchase, and any affiliate points that I earn, I will be doing a giveaway for a canvas when I earn enough points for that. I did have a little pity party for myself this week. I love the duck paintings on Diamond Art Club. You know, the ducks. The ducks. Everybody knows the ducks, right? And apparently one restocked, but it was the one day where I actually was, you know, adulting and doing things. So I did not see all of the frantic Facebook posts where people are saying, restock, restock, restock. I don't have the app on my phone because I don't like apps notifying me every 5 seconds about something. But I did sign up for the email. I never got the email. Even after it sold out, I never got a restock notice. So I was a little annoyed at that, you know, but I quickly pulled myself out of my funk. It's not like I need it or I'm going to perish or melt or anything like that. You know, at the end of the day, it is just a diamond painting canvas, And it's not like I don't have a bunch of things that I can work on. So, but it does kind of make me sit there and question, you know, like they probably know how many people have signed up for, you know, email notifications to get restocked. And yes, not everybody who signs up for an email notification is going to repurchase or is going to purchase the canvas, right? But it is kind of frustrating, you know, because I even if I had enough time to be checking the website 5, 6, 7 times a day and checking Facebook 5, 6, 7 times a day to see if everybody's posting that things are restocked, like that is so not how I want to shop. That is a stressful way of shopping. I do not like it, and it just kind of makes me cringe a little bit more thinking about ordering and participating in the chaos. And if you enjoy that, good for you. I wish I could, but it gives me anxiety, and I don't need any more anxiety in my life. I have enough self-induced anxiety. I don't need, you know, my hobby to bring on anxiety. No, thank you. I've been working on something, and hopefully can be revealed very, very, very soon. Can't really give many hints. I guess what I could say is that it's a collaboration, and it's something that I consider a diamond painting necessity. Yes. Let's see, what else? What other hints could I give? Yeah, I don't know. I think that's kind of it for the hints that I could give, you know? So, yeah, stay tuned. Stay tuned for more info. Yeah. And I just want to say again, thank you for all the lovely, lovely, amazing, supportive comments on the last WIP and Chatty Rant video. Now the cat's meowing, so this video is going to be a mess. My gosh. It really means a lot. And, you know, it just further solidifies how awesome this community is. And this is completely off topic. This symbol right here, this symbol is so hard to decipher on this canvas. It's not going to zoom. It's not going to be nice, but it's right here. And the way that this symbol is laid out, okay, could you zoom? Could you zoom? Could you zoom? Basically, the way that this symbol is designed, it almost makes you feel like the squares are false laying down. It's very confusing. I do not like this symbol. If I had to pick one symbol from this whole canvas to throw in a garbage can and set on fire, it would be this symbol right here. And I should probably wait to do this one until the very, very end of the section, or at least everything is around it. But I'm not, because I forgot that I don't like this symbol. Hopefully it does not look a mess. And if it looks a mess, I'll fix it off camera. Let's see, where did we leave off? Teenager and husband were going to a concert, I believe, downtown Seattle. They had a good time. They actually went up to the Space Needle and to kill some time before his friend and his dad got there. And my husband's, he's like, I'm a sucker. I'm like, yeah, you are, because for 2 people to go to the top of the Space Needle, it was like $90, which I don't feel like that's worth it. But you know what? They're out making memories. So, okay. Yeah. They had a good time at the concert. Did not get home until 12:30 at night. And poor teenager had he had a school thing that he had to go to in the morning. They had a field trip kind of situation. So he actually had to be up and functional at the normal time in the morning. And that was a rough morning. Not gonna lie. I was tired too, because I had to wait up to make sure that, they got home safe. There's no way I would be able to go to sleep with knowing that they're, driving home from Seattle at midnight. No. Nope. No, that is not going to happen. So everybody was tired, and spoiler alert, he could not talk during the field trip. Pretty much it sounded like he was, almost like he had, smoked a few packs of cigarettes the day before the field trip. It's like, yeah, well, that's what happens when you go to a concert. No more concerts for a while. My gosh. Two concerts on school nights in a matter of a week. I'm not that cool of a parent. I'm really not. So got to slow your roll. Take a little chilly pilly. Sassy Lassie had a little injury this past week. She scraped her leg on something, and I swear that girl needs to be wrapped in bubble wrap. If somebody's going to get injured, it's going to be her. And it's usually not just like a little injury. No. It's usually like, oh my gosh, do you go to the emergency room? Do you not go to the emergency room? Do you go to the doctor? Do you not go to the doctor? Just, ugh. So she scraped her leg, and it was looking okay. Looked like it was healing until a few days later, I'm not trying to get gross or anything, the scab kind of came off, and then it started to look a little questionable. It's getting red and just not good. So, trip to the urgent care. People were informed that, yeah, it's infected. You need some medicine. We are not good at taking medicine. She doesn't like the liquid because it tastes gross, but she also can't swallow pills. The last time she told, we were at the pharmacy and whatnot, like, she said she didn't want the flavoring in the medicine. Well, guess what? That made the medicine absolutely undrinkable. So the flavoring got put in the medicine this time, but she had I don't want to say trauma. That's not the right word, but you know how you remember the previous time you had it, and so you're kind of thinking, oh no, it's going to make me sick. It's going to make me puke. Well, when you start thinking like that, yeah, it's going to make you feel gaggy, and so there was a day of fighting, of experimenting. How do we get this medicine in you? Because if you don't take it, the leg's gonna get infected, and blah 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 blah. Yeah. Oh, and she had to get a tetanus shot as well, because it hadn't been 10 years since the tetanus shot, but the nurse said, the fact that, you get injured a lot, you probably should re-up it, because it kind of loses its efficiency, I guess. So that was lovely. Yeah. So we did find out a way to take the medicine and, not gag. And spoiler alert, it's to take a swig of Dr. Pepper after you take the medicine. Yeah. Who knew Dr. Pepper was a real doctor? Saving lives over here. Yeah. So, there's nothing I more enjoy than trying to remember to give a child the medicine, 3 times a day. It's like, oh my goodness gracious, but you got to do it, because if you stop, then the medicine might not be effective, and I'm not about that kind of life. I'm not about the whole let's just see if it clears up on its own. Nope. It probably won't. I don't know why I'm not adding more black to my tray. Let's see. This is the one color that there was some trash in, but even then, not too much. These drills are lining up really, really, really nice. And like I said, the trash is minimal. And this is this kit's at least a year old, maybe even potentially older. So I am very excited, you know. It's when you got to struggle the diamond paint, it kind of makes you go, I don't know if I want to work on that because it's such a struggle. But if this is this enjoyable, then I don't think it will take, you know, a year to do. I really don't. Of course, I got to stop kidding things up, because so then I actually, you know, work on it, because I have so many things I want to work on. We did venture out to Spirit Halloween over the weekend, and Sassy Lassie picked out a costume. Yay. Love when that happens. Teenager did not, but he did get a bunch of wigs. Him and his good friend, they like to make videos, and wigs obviously make it so you can create different characters. And I told him, I said, well, you know, this is the time of year to buy supplies for the video. So if you need, you know, a new wig or two, you know, or sunglasses or gold chains or whatever, you know, go look. He came back with a ginormous stack of wigs. And I said, I'm sorry, what? And he's like, you said to get some wigs. I said, not every wig. I think he had, I don't know, almost 8 wigs. I said, you need to put a few back, okay? Great, thanks. Because I knew Sassy Lassie would, you know, pick out a costume and then want all the accessories and all that. And, you know, it's not about, I'm not one of those people that's like, you both have to spend the exact same amount of money, you know? I mean, I try to make things even, but I'm not going to nickel and dime it like that. I do not have the brain power to fight that fight. Yeah. So she found a costume. We were there for maybe 45 minutes. She's very indecisive sometimes when it comes to costumes. You know, she'll see something, but then she'll see one thing on that costume she doesn't like. So then it's like, nope. You know, rethink it, replan. And she went in thinking she wanted one thing. She was thinking, oh, I want to be a plague doctor. She didn't like any of the actual costumes for the plague doctor. Then we had seen a bunch of ads for K-pop demon hunter costumes. And the ads made it sound like Spirit Halloween was just chock full of K-pop demon hunter stuff. I saw nothing K-pop there, which I thought was kind of interesting because there were so many ads that I kept seeing, but there was nothing, which was fine. She didn't really want to dress up like one of them. Plus, you know, my whole thing was like, they're always wearing crop tops. You're not going out in public wearing a crop top. I'm sorry, you're 10. Nope. I'm going to be that mean. I'm going to be that mean mom. Yes, I am. Sorry. So she decided she wanted to base her entire costume off of an accessory she found. She found a necklace that was like a kind of like a 90s style lace choker necklace with a bat charm on it, and it had some red in it. And she's like, I want this necklace. And I said, okay, well, what costume are you gonna get? And so she was going back and forth between a few. There were a few witch costumes. There were some like vampire somethings, and you know, it's not that you want to discourage your child from buying a costume, but at the same time, you know, I'm looking at some of the ones she's picking up and I'm like, I don't think that would be comfortable to wear. You know, we do live in Washington. It does rain on Halloween. So spaghetti straps and stuff like that, not always the best when you're going outside. And, you know, then there's costumes that you can just tell they look like they feel like garbage. And when you have sensitive skin and your skin gets really irritated easily, you know, you just can tell. I feel like that's with, getting older and having life experience. You can tell. So I was luckily kind of able to sway in one direction where the costume had some detail, but it didn't feel like absolute garbage. It wasn't skin tight, so you could have layers and it looked like it would be comfortable. So yeah, 45 minutes, I consider that a win, honestly, as there have been times we've been in a store for an hour and you're just like, oh my gosh, pick something. I don't care. I just want to leave. We did have a little Costco run, just the hubby and I. It was actually not very expensive Costco run either. We were on a time limit, and technically we really didn't need that much. But he picked up these fruit, okay? I have no clear idea what exactly these things are, okay? I will put a picture up of what they look like, what the bag looks like. They are Dragon's Eye is it Longan? Oh, no. The employees didn't even know what they were. The people at Costco were like, what the heck are these? My husband's like, oh yeah, they're really good. I'm like, what in the world? So we got home and we got home and he took one out and was like, here, try it. And I was like, I don't even understand how I'm supposed to eat this. It was so random. It has like the skin of a kiwi. You have to peel these things that look kind of like grapes or olives. And then when you peel it, the inside fruit portion is kind of like a white, clear, jelly-looking thing. And there's a giant pit seed in the middle. I have a thing with texture. And I was like, I don't know if I can eat this. My husband's like, just take a little bite. I took a little bite and I was like, nope, no, absolutely freaking not. I don't even know what it tasted like, honestly, because once the texture got in my mouth, I was like, nope. It had kind of like the texture of a grape. I don't know. And I don't like grapes. It's like, no, that's you. They're all yours, honey. They're all yours. So yeah, I have a bag full of interesting fruit in my fridge, and pretty much no one else in the family liked it either. Both kids were, I don't know about that, which is fine by me because I was like, I am not a fan. But you know what I am a fan of? I am a fan of the Costco, the chicken tortilla soup. It comes in I almost said 2 buckets. That's not the right word. 2 containers. And I feel like I think it's like less than $10 for the two containers of soup. And if it's all, 5 of us, my mom, both kids, me and the husband eating, I will make both of them. And then even add in a little extra rotisserie chicken, because if you're going to Costco, you might as well get a rotisserie chicken. And even like add in some, extra corn or something. Easy dinner. Super, super easy dinner. Definitely something I like to have on hand for an easy weeknight dinner when you're not feeling, the cooking, but you're also not feeling spending $10+ a person for crappy McDonald's. Yeah, definitely. And we got these dessert bars from the bakery. Oh my goodness. We originally bought them because we were supposed to go to dinner at his parents' house, but because over that weekend there were a lot of freeways that were closed because for some reason, Washington decided to not work on the freeways, like some of these things over the summertime. So now there's all these freeway closures. The traffic here is a disaster. Not to mention the fact that there are so many bridges that have been damaged and are closed or reduced capacity right now. It's a mess. And you're just sitting there going, where are my tax dollars going? Yeah, not to fix the roads, that's for sure. Anyways, we were supposed to go to dinner. Too many freeways closed. Would have made a mess for everybody, you know, to go to dinner on Sunday and come home in a timely manner. So, I had already purchased the dessert bars for this dinner. And I was not sure if they would freeze well, you know, go in the freezer. So, yeah, we had to eat them. I know. Take one for the team. Suffer, because I don't want to waste the money. Yeah. I could waste some money for that fruit, but the dessert bars, absolutely not. No, no, no. So I probably ate too many of these magical, tasty dessert bars. And, yeah, I kind of regret it. Kind of don't regret it. But they were good. Almost bought a pumpkin pie when we were there for the family dinner. And I'm glad we didn't do that because I can eat a little piece of pumpkin pie. I cannot eat a big piece of pie. Again, texture. It's I don't know. Something about it. I just can only do a little bit before my stomach goes, you better stop. You better stop eating that pie. Yeah. And another thing I always do when I go to Costco, besides get a rotisserie chicken, and I always make sure that I get Sassy Lassie a chicken bake, and I always get the teenager a piece of Costco pizza, because that is an amazingly easy dinner on a Costco shopping day. I will gladly spend like $3 on a chicken bake and $2 or $3 on a piece of pizza if it means that I don't have to cook and argue with people to eat their food. Yeah, because it's like, yeah, no, I know you'll eat that. It's fine. And again, cheaper than going to fast food. Because for some reason, I don't know what these fast food places think, that they're all of a sudden serving, you know, gourmet meals or something, but I don't feel like a fast food hamburger meal should cost $14. I really don't. Especially when they can't even get it right. Like, you want me to pay $14 for a hamburger, cold fries, a drink that's pretty much full of ice, and you didn't even make my hamburger right? No. I say no thank you. I say no thank you to you. Yes, I do. But I do really want one of those Halloween, you know, boo buckets. Because, I mean, I grew up in the generation where, you know, you used your little McDonald's bucket to go trick-or-treating with. Yeah, your Happy Meal came in a little boo bucket. Oh, memories. Back when the McDonald's toys used to be kind of, you know, I mean, I guess I shouldn't say high quality because they weren't high quality, but I feel like they were better quality than some of these ones now. I feel like they had a little more imagination to them. Now it's like they give you a McDonald's toy and they're basically doing it just because then it gives you a code so you can go onto the McDonald's app so they can basically try to lure you in and, you know, entice your children to want to get more Happy Meal toys so they can get more codes so they can play video games. Yeah. But maybe that's just me. I don't know. And I had a few, I swear, I had a few laundry mishaps this week. I don't know why I kept having issues, but I washed a pocket full of cough drops twice this week. Yeah, twice. Both were from teenagers' pockets. He had put them in his pockets after the concerts because I said, maybe this will help your throat not feel, you know, like scratchy garbage, potentially. Well, he never took them out of his pockets before he put his clothes in the dirty clothes. Yeah. And it doesn't matter how many times I tell my family, I don't check pockets. I have not checked pockets the entire time I've been married. And obviously, I'm not going to start doing it now. It's not that I refuse to do it. It's just, I don't leave things in my pockets. I don't put things in the laundry room or in the laundry chute or inside the washing machine without checking the pockets. And so my common sense brain thinks that everybody does that. And you would think after 20 plus years of marriage, my husband would learn that. But the amount of USB sticks and headphones that I've washed would state otherwise. Yeah. So I washed lots of cough drops this week. Luckily, I did not dry any of the cough drops because I saw them rolling around in the washing machine when I opened it. And I'm like, oh, great. Because I don't know if you dry cough drops, I don't know if they could stick to things, but I don't really want to find out either. Yeah, not in the mood. And then I apparently tried to wash way too many things at once. I tried to wash a sleeping bag and then some sweatshirt coats and stuff. And yeah, it would not drain properly. I think the sleeping bag was holding onto too much water or something. So multiple drain and spins later and multiple rounds through the dryer. I'm like, oh, like I don't like doing laundry. Now I'm literally spending all day doing one load of laundry. No, this is not Little House on the Prairie. Like I have a washing machine and dryer for a good reason. And that's because I don't want to be going in there and checking on the washing, every 20 minutes and wringing it out and re-rinsing and re-spinning. No, I got things to do. And they do not include micromanaging the washing machine that's supposed to be efficient. Yeah. But again, what do I know? I know nothing. All right, we are going to end this little section here. Let me unzoom. Unzoom. There, oops. There we go. And like I said, the canvas is sideways. So this is some little grasses. That looks like a pearl. And these look like some little sea glass shell stuffs. So not a lot of progress, but that is completely okay with me. So that is going to be it for me today, guys. If you have not, please consider liking, subscribing, sharing, hearting, farting, doing all the things. And I will see you again very, very soon. Big awkward hugs. Bye, guys. Let's see if we can do this without screwing it up. Hang on, Dr. Pepper break. Officer Drill, you're not allowed to steal my cat. I'm sorry. Duncan is mine.
He's very adorable. I might keep him. Who knows?
No, you won't. Comments by word or hashtags. Word turd. Okay, hang on. I'm an idiot. Okay. Look what Mushy is trying to enable me to purchase. Look at that freaking cute stuff. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And now the mailman's here. And now the cat. Cat, get off my canvas. Oh my gosh. You ever just feel like you're taking crazy pills? Because I feel like I'm taking crazy pills right now. Oh God, my leg. My leg's asleep. Oh, my leg. Oh, somebody get the hatchet and cut it off. Cut off my leg. It hurts. It hurts. Oh, why is it asleep? Ow. Ow.